How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again. It's a Christmas special, episode 165 of DMTombstone Live. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's December 25th, so Merry Christmas to all you guys out there. But anyway, before we continue on, let's start off with saying with DMTombstone Live, everything is unsanctioned, uncensored, anything that happens, just trying to keep it family friendly as possible. I just want to say, if you're enjoying my live streams, make sure to hit the likes because I'll be keeping up with the notification right there. I see it, but you guys don't. If you're new to my channel, no sound again. Iram, are you messing with me? Yeah, you deleted it. Good. You messing with me? Check. 1, 2. Is there sound? Sorry, I hear you. Okay, good. As I was saying, you didn't joke me like that, Iran. I was about to just delete this thing altogether. Okay. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. Today's Christmas Day, so I want to just say Merry Christmas. All right. Man, Iran, you got me. You were about to have me just delete this thing all over again. Anyway, guys, it's Christmas Day, so how are you guys enjoying your Christmas Day? And if you're new to my channel, want to know what it's all about? How is it going, Christmas? It was fine. I mean, I woke up around 7 in the morning. I mean, because the nephew of mine woke everybody up, started unwrapping presents. It was okay. And of course, last night seen AEW's match. I mean, Dynamite, and after that it was just. And now we're in a constant. Crap. Sorry. Yeah, guys, I'm playing a little bit of Halo right now. Damn it! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm just playing a little bit of Halo. A bit of Halo 2, you know, from the Master Chief Collection and that. Damn it! One hit death. Yeah, it's about noon right now here and that type of stuff. Damn it. Keep on doing this and I keep dying. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great Christmas. I'm just right now watching or just playing Halo and that, you know, just to enjoy my Christmas day. Shit. Ugh. Man, never thought the final boss here on Halo 2 was really difficult. Every time. right. Man. What is that? This the king. This the game. The king. Hi, this. How are you? What is your plan for 2026? Well, besides the fact that I'm gonna talk. Other than the fact that I'm gonna try to. Oh, come on! Hi, how are you? Damn. Oh shit. What the? Please. What is it? Is the king. Hi, how are you? Is the king. What was good for you? 2020, 2021, 22. I would have to go. I mean, they're all pretty good. I would say definitely would say 2020 last year was okay. How was your musician friend? He's okay. I haven't talked to him much after and the last time we streamed, but so far so good. Oh, son of a room tour. I mean, I've done room tours before on my channel. It's just been right afterwards. Oops. Fuck off. Hate this guy. Whoa, run! Room tour. Oh my god. I can't even play the game without you asking for a room tour. Okay, I'll get you a damn room tour. Austin Theory or Braun Breaker? Braun Breaker, probably. All right. You want a room tour? Here's the room tour. You see that one corner of my belts. The corner here, well, here's the trophy case. That's the door out that leads to the kitchen, all that in my room. Another corner filled with belts, TV where I'm playing Halo right now. Damn, yeah. Merry Christmas, Paz. How are you? I hope you're having a great Christmas day, and hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, that's pretty much the room right there. And if you want to go, and if you want to know, obviously over here, the corner with the U.S. belts, the Intercontinental belts, and inside this closet, mostly a collection of other stuff like my beer case signed by Hulk Hogan, crown signed by Jerry Lawler, and most of my Power Ranger stuff that's been signed by JDF and all the others. Merry Christmas to all. Yep, Austin Theory is far better. Maybe so because Braun Breaker is nothing more than just some brute who just spears and slams people around. He's like a wannabe Brock Lesnar. Wow. Yeah. Well, there's my room tour, but yeah, just been trying to see what I can do to shoot this bastard down. Yeah, that's what I thought, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Yes. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to beat this one final level of Halo 2. I think I just did. Good thing, too. Knew that Camelo is the new U.S. champion. Camelo Hayes? Well, we're not so sure. You haven't seen Friday Night SmackDown yet. It's only Thursday. Well, yeah, but then again, if you already seen it, don't spoil it, man. I haven't seen SmackDown yet, so yeah, no spoilers, man. We're not supposed to have any spoilers. Yeah. Sorry. Well, you should be, man. Can you sing Jingle Bells? Well, why would I want to be singing Jingle Bells? All right. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the bells we go, laughing all the way. Merry Christmas, name. Hi, Muhammad. Merry Christmas to you too. Oh, just got done playing Halo 2. They got finally beat that one. About starting to play some Halo 3 and beat that one. You know, it's technically already beaten. That one through two. We're gonna go back to the beginning and play some more regular. We're not gonna play some Halo 3 on that one. In this one. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoying this. I don't know how long I may do this, but I'm gonna try to do what I can. Oh, okay, got that. Messi or Ronaldo? Well, I don't know who the hell those guys are. Did I ever tell you that? So I want to know. Choose whichever Spartan I want. I'm a little tired today. So, a little bit of live streaming, and then, of course, today's a Lions game, so obviously, before the end of the, before the game starts, obviously, off goes this whole Santa stuff, and on goes the Lions stuff. Let's hope the Lions can actually survive. Oh, I want to grab the controller when it starts shaking, but yeah. Excited to see that. And obviously later on today, definitely just start wrapping up and taking off these Christmas lights and that, and be ready to start off for the new year. Which year you was believed that Santa was real? What you mean? What year did I stop believing in Santa Claus? I mean, I would have to say when I was probably 12, I stopped believing that Santa was real. His armor's locked up. Sounds like it could have taken us to the Empire. But yeah, let's say the year I stopped believing in Santa Claus was probably when I was 12 years old. Radio for pizza. Heavy lift gear. We're not leaving them here. Yeah, you're not. Crazy fool. Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're going to land on something as stubborn as you are. And I don't do bits and pieces. 12 is pretty old of believing in Santa. Well, make a girl a promise. If you know you can't keep it. Well, she'd say behind. I mean, sorry, sir. Then again, some people may have stopped believing when they were much younger, but to me, I had that. Look up here, sir. Hold on, guys. Okay. Now down here. Good. Everything checks out, Sergeant Major. Kick off the training wheels, Corporal. He's good to go. My kids were around that age and when they stopped reading. Yeah, see? You know, see, hey, Pez, Merry Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, so Sierra 117. Edition of Halo 3. Yeah, guys, just gonna start playing some bit of Halo, maybe a bit of Minecraft later today. Yeah. Just trying to get this stuff. So, yeah, just right now, I'm just playing a bit of Halo 3 because I just got done with Halo 2. Thought, why not do some Halo 3 now? Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah. Do you live stream through your phone? Yeah, I do. Should make a face cam video, Pez. What do you think? Well, then again, guys, I did send out links. There's a chance you guys got a phone or something to join up in. Definitely won't mind trying. There's a chance you guys could have joined me in the last year. We do a live face cam and chat up because, like I did before with Dex and Steven on here before. Feel free to join me on a live stream with the face cam and all that. But if not, I understand. At least we do with text wise. But anyway, any more? I say since it's a Christmas related thing, 1999. Guys, what was your favorite? What's your favorite? Raspberry hair? What the hell are you guys talking about? But anyway, I say since it's Christmas and obviously we're here on DMTombstone Live. Anybody up for another bit of quiz time? Do a bit like, how about we do it like this? DMTombstone Belts presents wrestling style Jeopardy, where obviously it's not about if you know, about this, guys. How about we change these up? And I'm a big, huge Jeopardy fan, so how about we do it this? We do it wrestling style Jeopardy. You guys got to answer in the form of a question. You guys up for that? Everybody up for wrestling history Jeopardy? We'll have a couple of categories. How about this one? The answer is it's a particular date Glenn Jacobs, wrestling character known as Kane, hated when someone says it out loud. Not only for it to be the date of when he released his first feature film, See No Evil, but the day that his parents were killed in the funeral home fire. So remember, you got to answer in the form of a question. It's a date. I'll say it one more time. The answer is it's the date of the wrestler Glenn Jacobs, aka known as Kane, hated when people talk about it out loud in front of him. Not only was it was the date that mentioned his feature film See No Evil, but it was the date that he said his parents were killed in the fire of the funeral home. So here you guys is I don't know, man. All right. Pez, just remember, we got to answer in the form of a question. Like I said, it's like Jeopardy. Jeopardy, you got to answer in the form of a question. Let's see if Pez can figure. I don't know that one. All right. Well, it's more of what is May 19th. May 19th. Because you guys remember watching wrestling at the time when Kane. So cold. Yeah. It's barely cold here. There's not even a pile of snow left on the ground. All right. Do any of you know the names of the Hebner brothers, the two referees that were part of the WWF? The names of the Hebner brothers. You can say one or you can say both. As long as you can get one of them down, I'll give you guys credit. What's up, Uncle? Oh, hey, South Park E71. I'm in my room, but still smoke come out. Who's Earl? Okay, Earl Hebner's one of them. Does anyone know the other one? I don't know, man. Okay, well, there's Earl Hebner. The name of his brother was. I can't think of the other one. I think his name was Roy, wasn't it? Roy and Earl Hebner. Which superhero movie crossed $1 billion? Wasn't it Avengers Endgame? If I recall, I think it was Avengers Endgame. No. Hey, 17 guys don't. All right. All you guys. All right. Another question. One. Oh, if I didn't know that one, okay. How about this one? The answer is this one related to Glenn Jacobs. Glenn, when he first came into the WWF at the time, he came in as a form of the of a wrestling dentist. What what is it, the name of the wrestling dentist? Dave was the other one. Oh, Dave and Earl Hebner. Okay, I thought it was Roy. I had to look up. Okay, Dave and Earl Hebner. All right. Dark Knight was the first superhero movie across. Okay, Dark Knight. Okay, I thought it would. I thought like I would have thought that the biggest one would have been Avengers Endgame. It'd be like as big as the, you know, the. I got some. Pez, who is your favorite Marvel superhero? Who is Isaac Yankem? Yes, that is correct. All right. Another one. The Undertaker came by. I mean, had many styles of his gimmick in different forms of Dead Man, the Minister of Darkness, or the Prince of Darkness, the Biker form, which came with one of two names. The first one being known with the help of the song of Kid Rock. What was the name? Better Ray Bill. Okay. What is American Badass? Correct. That's all right. Damn it. Current Intercontinental Champion or current United States Champion? I mean, you talking about title wise or the person that holds the belt? I'd say if you're talking about like the design wise of the titles, I'm gonna say current US. Go to. What are you doing out here? Talking about live stream, man. Muhammad Ahmed, what are you doing? Title design. Title design, I would have to say US. All right. Now this will be a daily double. So, time for this question. The answer is it was the name of. The answer is it's the name of the pay per view. Yeah. The answer is it's the name of the pay per view in which Edge defeated Kurt Angle in a hair versus hair match in which shaved him bald. It was also the exact same pay per view in which The Undertaker has won the Undisputed Championship from. I mean, from Hulk Hogan. Which one? What was the name of the pay per view? You guys miss Vince McMahon? Kind of like a yes and no. I hate the fact how some stuff that Triple H is doing to running the company kind of blows, but then again, he's done probably better stuff. Probably do a lot better with it. My wrestling knowledge is from 2002 to 2009. Is it good? Okay, so well, it did happen in 2000. I think it was around 2002. Not yet that. By the time WWF was just starting to turn to WWE. Well, if you don't remember, it was I think it was Armageddon. The name of the pay per view was Armageddon. What is Armageddon? Okay? Speaking of Armageddon, it's the name of a pay per view that sounds very similar to the pay per view of Armageddon, but with a different name of it, and it's been also become a name of a team in the WWE today. What's the name of the pay per view? I say I kind of do and I kind of don't. It all just depends. Bullshit. I would say kind of a yes or no when it came to Vince McMahon. A, Sometimes he ran again, sometimes he did not. Same thing with Triple H, especially now with Vince McMahon out of the way, and now they have done TKO. It's like now WWE's spreading out through everywhere, and without Vince McMahon, the ticket prices are now seem to go beyond even able to be bought by families. What is Judgment Day? That is correct. Indeed, the name of the pay-per-view was Judgment Day. Here's another one. If we know about before ECW, NXT, and all of them, when it was just Raw and SmackDown, on Sunday nights, Monday Night Raw had Heat. On Saturday nights, right after SmackDown, there was another show that was kind of like Sunday Night Heat. What was the name of the show? And it was basically SmackDown's version of Heat. What was the name of the show? Main Event. Nope. This was before they brought Main Event into the WWE. I'll tell you the truth. Here's a little hint. John Cena was well known for this show. He called himself Mr. This show. Got me on that one. Okay, the answer is, what is Velocity? It was the show that's kind of like Sunday Night Heat for Raw. It was a SmackDown type of thing called Velocity. What is Velocity? All right, here's another one. Before NXT, WWE had a promotional indies wrestling organization down in Florida. What was the name of the corporation? Don't give me abbreviations, but well, add a bit of abbreviations and the full name. What was the name of the indie or developmental wrestling circuit down in Florida for WWE? Come on, God damn controller. Oh man, I forgot. I'll just let that thing charge. I'm drawing a blank. Okay. Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW. What is Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW? All right. We're going to take a little break from the Wrestling Jeopardy, and I feel like we could have a little bonus feature of Battle of the Belts. This round is a lot different than the previous round of today. This one we're going to involve with the lighter wrestlers for their championships. So for this particular round of Battle of the Belts, we got the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. Well, what do you think, guys? AEW can ever take a spot of WWE? Probably not. Probably not. But now it's time for Battle of the Belts. First up with this contender, the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. And it's battling up against the WWE Cruiserweight title. Anything is possible, I ran, but I couldn't count on it. Yeah. What about Battle of the Wrestler? We'll do a Battle of Wrestler. We'll take a minute break from those. But now time for Battle of the Belts. Cruiserweight title versus Light Heavyweight title. What do you guys think was probably the best design, if not yet the better belt? WWE Cruiserweight or WWF Light Heavyweight? WWF Light Heavyweight on the red strap. All right. Okay. Winner was WWF Light Heavyweight. But how about we do this type of battle? Since I have two different variations of the Light Heavyweight. One of mine is a homemade version because I don't own the real belt version. Let's go with this one. WWF block logo Light Heavyweight on the red strap versus scratch WWF logo Light Heavyweight on the black strap. Which belt design of the Light Heavyweight title was superior? Block or scratch? Black, red. Wow. Quite an odd duel there between black and red. I mean, they're both pretty good. I'll give you that. No question about that. I may have to say for a tiebreaker, for me, I have to. All right. Hold on 1 second, guys. Nail popped up. There it is. The tiebreaker, I gotta have to go with the block logo because to me the red strap just pops out. And since we did the different variations of one particular title, how about we do this one? More of the modern day belt. The best universal title. Which one is the better version of the universal title? Red, oops, sorry about that. The red universal or the blue universal? Which one was the better universal? Red or blue? You tell me. To me, the red pops. Ram says blue universal. Which one do you think was a better looking universal? Which one stuck with suited you? Paz goes red. Iram goes blue. Wow. It's a literal red versus blue. That one I find hard to choose because I do own both. They're both been restoned. They're both on real leather. The blue one, though, is more flexible with leather compared to the red one. The red one's a little more stiff. Whatever leather Bear Skull used on that, it's still a little bit stiff and needs to be broken in more. But the color does pop out more. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go with blue because the way when Roman wore that one, blue. That's because the blue one was on SmackDown. All right, another red versus blue. The tag belts. Red versus blue. Which one was the better version? In your minds, which one was the better version? The red versus blue tag titles. Raw versus SmackDown. All right. Come on. Why can't I? All right, that's something for that ass. Sorry about that, guys. Ram says blue. Pez, do you still stick with red or you gotta go blue when it comes to the tag titles? I wasn't a fan of that design, but if I had to pick, I'd pick red. All right. I would have to go with Iran with that one with the red one because the red one to me, it was. It just stuck out more than the blue one. Yeah, I had to go with red on that one. Is that Facebook? I don't use Facebook for Marketplace. I don't have actual. Yeah, I'd say many times I do have a Facebook, but I don't go on it as much. All right, guys, that's enough of the Battle of the Belts. So, how about we do Battle of the Wrestler? Mostly, we're going to stick with, when it does Battle of the Wrestlers, it's mostly going to be about a wrestler and their different style or personas. Starting with the one Macho Man Randy Savage. Would you rather prefer him as the Macho Man versus the Macho King? So Macho Man versus Macho King. Which one was the better gimmick? Roman Reigns. I'm gonna go with Roman. Macho Man. Iran goes with the Macho Man. Pez, what do you think? Macho Man or Macho King? What gimmick of Randy Savage was the best? Macho Man. Macho Man beats the Macho King. Okay, that's good. Now one for Kane or Glenn Jacobs. Since he's got three of them, let's do the three. We're gonna go with Isaac Yankem, Fake Diesel or Kane? Snap into a Slim Jim. Kane, no contest. Devil's favorite demon, Kane. Okay, so Kane outdoes Isaac Yankum and Fake Diesel. Now, how about this one? When it comes to Kevin Nash, shall we do Big Daddy Cool Diesel or WCW's NWO character Kevin Nash? So we go with WWF's Kevin Nash or WCW's Kevin Nash? And we have Big Daddy Cool Diesel or just Kevin Nash. Big Daddy. Iram's going with Big Daddy Cool. Hez, what about you? Would you go and stick with the NWO's Kevin Nash? Or I like both, but probably WCW version. Okay, it's 1-all. If I have to save anything, I have to stick with Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Just because the fact I wasn't a bit much of a fan of WCW. Then again, I didn't watch a lot of WCW. So I didn't know how Kevin Nash was in there. All right, another NWO one. Razor Ramon, the bad guy, or Scott Hall of the NWO? NWO. Razor Ramon. All right, my Rams going with Scott Hall, while the other one's going with Razor Ramon. It's gonna be a tough challenge. I'll tell you that for sure. Hey guys, what do you think, guys, who destroyed WCW? Well, I would say they destroyed WCW. I mean, Hulk Hogan probably did it with the Bash of the Beach, but as well, there was also Tony Schiavone who made reference to Mick Foley winning the WWF title beforehand, which made people switch from WCW to WWE just to see Mick Foley win. But now, let's go with a fatal four-way battle of the wrestlers of four personas. We got Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind, and Mick Foley himself. Which of those four gets the edge of the best battle of the wrestler for his gimmicks? Is it Dude Love? Is it Cactus Jack? Is it Mankind? Or is it Mick Foley? Yeah. Well, especially the fact that Hulk Hogan and WCW had creative control. The worst thing to give a wrestler in a company is creative control. Where basically he could be a world champion and not want to lose it if he wants to. All right, Pez goes with Cactus Jack. Um, what about you, Iram? Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind, or Mick Foley? Wow, we're going on for an hour. Holy crap. I didn't think we were going on for that long. Oh, I guess he must have left. We'll do one more battle of the gimmicks. We got Mr. Ass, New Age Outlaw, Billy Gunn versus the one Billy Gunn. Which one was the better? Which one was the best Billy Gunn? Mr. Ass or the one? Okay, I guess everybody left. Well, anyway, I'm gonna probably do an outro right now, so if nobody's gonna answer, so thank you guys so much for being a part of the live stream. Thank you up for all the likes, and thank you for being part of it. And as well, if you're new and want to know what I'm all about, especially with the bad boys behind me, make sure you check out my main channel. About them, I've done like over nearly close to 450 videos of them on my channel. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a subscriber, check out my most recent video of the 800 subscriber bell giveaway. Enter for your chance to win the giveaway, like the bell giveaway for the 800 subscriber bell giveaway on my channel. Anyway, I'll be keeping an eye up on that. So far, I think we got 3 to 4 entrants. Hopefully, we can get more. Are you streaming tomorrow? Definitely will be streaming tomorrow. Hey, guys, I'll be streaming all week, if not yet all the way into next week. Never. And by next week, within the first week of the new year, I'm going to announce the winner of the bell giveaway. So make sure you're entering for your chance to win. And I'm going to try to see what I could do for the amount of entries we have. See if they got enough. Maybe I could try to see if I could put them in like some little app thing to spin a wheel and see who wins instead of doing comment picker. I want to try to do something different. But anyway, yeah. And shout out to my friends, like shout out to Pez, shout out to Iram, but shout out to Brother K and all them. Dex, who got me into doing this live stream stuff. Dex, DEX, he does live streams on his own channel. He also does one involved with wrestling called Wrestle Chat Talk. Shout out to my friend Stephen Hammer, STEPHEN Hammer, who does butt related videos on his channel as well. And don't forget to follow me on my social media. I got X at DMTombstone96 and as well on Instagram at DME96 where I may post stuff there if I post stuff here on YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, DM Tombstone Belt and for DM Tombstone Live, signing off. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody, and Merry Christmas.